Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play Kerbal Space Program series. Today, another bunch of stuff is going to the moon for our base there. We have this section here, which is our power section, consisting of a reactor, a 3.75 meter reactor. Notice that we're not launching it with fuel. That decreases the weight of the reactor by about a third. 2 generators, electric generators. That's one piece. Then we have this. We have some extra fuel here, which are also empty. They're mostly for storage of when we reprocess fuel. We need to store the extra stuff. And finally, we have the heat sinks. I think that's what they call them. Radiators, heat radiators, whatever you want to call them. And this is actually really, really heavy. How much do those weigh? I forget. 3.2 each. Pretty heavy. So this is probably going to be split up into a couple of launches. I may try to cram it into one launch. I'm not sure. But I will proceed with trying to build something. This is not entirely finished. I have to add a few things to get it how I want it. And then come up with some way to get this onto the surface without destroying the radiators, which is going to be hard. That is going to be the hardest part, actually. But cue the time lapse. the massive Artemis 7 crawls off the launch pad and starts clawing its way towards space. You may notice, not really from this angle, but you may notice that the rocket's exhaust looks a little bit different. I've added hot rockets, which improves the exhaust of various rockets and generally makes them look a lot more distinctive. You can't really see it with the solid boosters on, but the liquid fuel thing is like solid blue, and the nuclear ones are more pinkish. I like that it adds that kind of distinction between them. It's a nice little immersive thing. But this does, after a little bit, manage to claw its way to space, but not without a few technical difficulties. It is certainly a good thing we do not have to pay for the parts. Here, that is a beautiful image. That is kind of the essence of Kerbal Space Program right there. Having the sun come over like that, just breathtaking. I wonder what something like that looks like in real life. Well, I could probably look it up on Google, but I wonder what it looks like in person. I'm not sure if I would ever actually want to go to space in, like, the current technology that we have. Be a little bit cramped, but I don't know. Might be worth it for a short trip. For like a touristy thing. But let's get to the moon. We've made it to the moon. Unfortunately, that did not leave us with enough fuel to land safely. But we did leave some fuel on our moon station. So let's dock with it. This thing is a little bit ungainly and difficult to dock. But with a little bit of maneuvering and the wonderful docking indicator, I think we can pull it off. And we are out of monopropellant. Great. But that's okay. Our station has some. And then we can just transfer some fuel in. And we will be good. But that is going to be it for this episode. Like if you like. Subscribe if you're not. Leave a comment if you have anything to say. I do read all the comments. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time!